What's your name, Marine?
Lcpl Crowell.
Where are you from?
Monroe, Louisiana.
Monroe, Louisiana. Tell me, how long have you been in the Marine Corps?
3 years and 3 months.
No kidding. Is this your first trip to Afghanistan?
It's not.
Well, tell me about your first trip. When did you get to Afghanistan?
We first got in Afghanistan in 2010. It was about we left out in about January time frame. Got here about February, right when it started getting cold. So
no kidding. So that means that you were here for the assault on MARJEH.
Yeah.
Can you tell me just a little about it?
Well, we had two battalions. 3-6 came in from the north, pushed down south, went to Sistani a little bit. We had the shaping phase where we all dug in, went outskirts of the city, and we pushed in the day before Valentine's Day.
No kidding. A lot of combat?
Yeah, there was.
What was the toughest part of that?
The toughest part was, for me, it was the conditions. You know, because we were out in the elements for the most part, out in the cold. Dig your fighting holes, and then it'd be cold as shit to begin with, and then it'd rain and get inside the hole, and then you get colder. So, to me, that was the hardest part of the weather.
No kidding. You had to constantly, and you were in firefights constantly. Do you know about how many firefights you were in?
I don't. You know, it's a shit ton. It's about
no kidding. What was the high point of your tour last year?
High point? And what was the best about it?
Yeah.
The experience. You got to, a lot of the guys that I come to the Marine Corps with, I got closer with them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we go through that much shit.
Right.
And just got to do my job. That was a high point.
Right. I know I was with you for about a month, and I left the wire with you. I remember the one day you ran a patrol that I was on out of Saipan, the gas station. I noticed that your performance was superior in all respects. Now, fast forward. You go back to the States after that tour's over last year, only to find yourself back here again. What are the positive changes that you've noticed from when you got here earlier this year up until today, which is March the 26th, 2011?
A lot less firefights, a lot less kinetic. The people were
September 26th, 2011.
Yeah, it's not near as kinetic as it was. We did our job pretty well. So, come here, the people respond a lot differently. They're not mean mugging, they're not clammed up. Usually, they tell us what we want to know, things like that.
That's really great. Are you married?
I'm not.
You're not. Any kids?
No, sir.
Have you made up your mind whether or not you're going to stay in the Marine Corps or not?
I have not. It's still on the table.
All righty. Well, I want you to know that I'm really honored to be in your presence, Marine, and I wish you continued success. Thanks for your time, and thanks for serving my country. I really, really appreciate it. And everyone in the United States appreciates the sacrifices you've made in combat, in cold weather, sub-freezing blizzards, in combat. Thank you, sir.